Hi Pisces, this is the new moon reading for you guys in Virgo, which is the 17th of September. This will also cover information around the Libra season a little bit as well for the 22nd of September, as well as the full equinox, which falls on the 22nd of September as well. So this first card is really just a focus of intention for you guys. It's something that we may need to know, something just to keep our eye on as this new moon is in progress. Okay, fulfillment. This is interesting. So especially with the equinox coming, because we're really talking about harvesting as we enter into autumn, which is fantastic. So this is really acknowledging and looking at what you've managed to manifest over the last 6 months. Look at the fruit that you've managed to grow over the last 6 months since the spring equinox. At the beginning of the year, you would have probably set intentions. Some of those will have come true, although this year is a madness and doesn't look exactly like we thought. That's fine, because look at the fruit that you have brought. This second card is very much about things that we may need to release with this new moon. It can represent any blocks that are in play as well. So we will see what comes out here. Any blocks for Pisces, please? Okay. Interesting. Decrease. Often this comes out when someone's just doing too damn much. So this may very well be you. You are, you've managed to fulfill all of these things, but you don't have to maintain that same level at all times. Sometimes you need to decrease. You need to allow things to flow more naturally. Okay. Right. Let's ask the tarot. Oh my God. Every time. Justice cards. Right. Now this is for Libra, because it's all about balance. It's all about sustaining the inner harmony. It is all about fairness. I'm sure she has come out in more than half of these, sometimes not fully on the table like this, but I've got to show it when she's there. She's just referencing that Libra season. She's just letting you know that she's about, okay? So bearing that in mind, do keep in mind that you need balance. You need a decrease. We can't be on this like complete mission all the time. Even the farmer needs to rest. So keep that in mind. Okay, what do we need to know for Pisces, please? Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, this is very much that fulfillment, okay? So we've got the 10 of Cups here, which is really like everything coming to fruition, like everything you could ever dream coming true. That's the 10 of Cups. We've also got this 10 of Pentacles, very much like about financial abundance, very much about this can represent like family, retirement, settling down, this kind of element as well. So those are really showing that you've really manifested a lot of things that you've wanted, and they're really here. They're on the table. We can see these 10s, okay? We do have the 7 of Swords, so moving away from someone that would necessarily... he's a sneaky character. It is what it is. He's on the table there. He's in reverse for me. We've got the 9 of Pentacles also in reverse for me. It represents abundance, but it can represent a slight delay, okay? So that may very well be we're just dropping down from that 10 of Pentacles to that 9 of Pentacles because we're decreasing, but we're getting a better quality of life, okay? So bearing that in mind. The 3 of Wands, we're looking out to new lands. You're already focusing on what else you want to achieve, what else you want to bring in, okay? There is this 7 of Wands here as well, which does represent like hard work. So it's in reverse. So it is telling you that you can be slowing down. You can take some time. You can probably offload some stuff to some people, right? I'm getting that impression. It's like, is there something that anyone else can help with? Like that kind of thing. It's like you hold on to everything, hold on to the reins because you don't think anyone else can take control. Give them something, give them a morsel, give them a baby apple, like whatever. Right, now let's ask some questions in relation to this equinox. What do we need to know for Pisces for this fall equinox? There she is again. Balance, please. Find some balance. Release what isn't helping you. Release what isn't keeping your inner harmony in balance. There's definitely reference to like career aspects. We've also got reference to you're like blocking yourself, okay, because you're not necessarily seeing everything that you need to see. And you're blocking this pathway that is actually something that is your one of your soul's purposes, like one of the things that you enjoy. So I don't know if you've managed to manifest like a position or a role or a career in an avenue that is something that is essentially your soul's purpose, your mission. It just lights up your heart, okay? But you've worked so hard that things are a little bit off balance. So you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, for sure, okay? So that would be that decrease in like the work, but enjoying the fruits of your labor, having fun, connecting with your inner child as well is something that comes through here. There is also this reference to like a teacher aspect. So there might be some of you that need to get onto this next part of the road that you might need to do some learning. There is that aspect that it could be you could relinquish some of the control to someone who has the tools and has that learning. So where I was saying that you didn't want to relinquish like the reins to anybody, but there might be someone out there who is more than overly qualified. So then allow them to have that, because these kind of things are on the table for you, which you've really manifested in all this amazing stuff, but it's definitely asking you to look at balance. So I am sort of saying to everybody around the full equinox, or what you really want to be doing is taking time to work out, okay, yes, I'm grateful for everything that I've manifested and everything I've brought in, but where can I improve and where can I release things so that I can bring in more abundance, but in an easier, more free-flowing way. And that would be like looking at that balance inside. This Justice card just keeps staring at me throughout all of the readings, okay? So are there any areas that you can sit down and think about of where do I need to release things? What do I need to release in these areas so that everything can flow nicer? That's a really poor way of wording it, but it makes sense to one of you at least, that's for sure. Okay, so let's ask for some final outcome cards. Any other outcomes and messages? I'm going to put that one down. I was going to see if I would wanted the two, but I don't think we do. So this is truth be told. And this is definitely coming from a place of love. So that would very much represent this Knight of Cups that I've got on the table, where I'm saying it's like you've manifested this position or job. It feels work orientated. So it's very much like saying that this is now coming. You've opened your heart up. I'll show you the image, and that's why I'm saying that. We've got all these heart aspects here. You've used this wisdom, right? So it's like now you can just say, yes, actually, this is it. I am coming from this place. Like, look how open I am and how amazing that this all is. I don't know why I'm saying that. It doesn't quite... okay, they've drawn me to this deck. I wasn't going to use this deck today, but... okay. Any other final outcome cards? I'm going to say this one. Creative endeavor. Okay, if there is anything that you can tap into. Now, the reason that creative endeavor for me comes out, not for me personally, but the reasoning that I believe that this card comes out a lot is when we are doing a creative endeavor, whether that is music, reading, writing, painting, drawing. When we're doing a creative endeavor, it is a way to connect to our higher self. It is a way to be meditating, okay? So where I said connect to your inner child, there could be certain aspects that this could be this balance that you need to bring in. There could be like a more fun aspect. There could be something with a more free-flowing energy to it that you can partake in. So they are putting that on the table. Do something that you love, okay? That I will leave there. Now, this is the last card. This is a nice little message. It is a deck that does speak to women. So if you are not female, I apologize. It will be speaking of women, but it is what it is. And this is the card I'm going for. So this is a nice positive message to send Pisces off into this new moon energy, please. Okay, I want that one. That one. Oh, and this is the second time this has come out. And this has come out in the same way as well, because it's keep in mind the reference of work. You don't have to always be doing the work. Sometimes you can allow the work to flow, right? So this says, she stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. So this for me is very much that you can change your sails. You can use the sails for people to, for the flow, right? So you just change. So yes, things around you might change, but you can change the way the sails are positioned so that you can still get a benefit from them, okay? I will leave that with you guys. If this doesn't specifically resonate, which I do hope it does, but if there are aspects that don't specifically resonate, then that message may not be specifically for you. So allow that part to fly. If you're interested in a private reading, the link is below, and the link to the social media is below as well. I hope that you have a great new moon and full equinox, and I will speak to you guys very soon.